everybody, welcome back to Trucker's Life. I'm Jorge Navarro. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel, and if you've already a subscriber, welcome back, guys. And here we are, basically in the same spot that we took off from yesterday. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. I'll be doing like the nature walking, you know, and going out exploring a little bit. I managed to make it up there to Abingdon at like 5:15 in the evening, and they're waiting for me. They're like, come on, let's go ahead and offload. So thank God we offloaded. If not, it would have been today, and you know, it would have put us a little even more behind. Luckily, the guy that unloaded with me, man, he was such a cool dude. He was you know, cool about it. I mean, there was no control. It was not like if it was my fault or anything. But at the same time, sometimes people get upset just for the smallest things. And luckily, he understood everything, and you know, everything was cool. So we got offloaded, got on the road, and then probably immediately, maybe like an hour after I got on the road, there was this huge traffic jam in the middle of nowhere due to construction. I'm talking about, it was bad. They shut down. There was trucks literally taking their breaks. I don't know if they were taking their 10-hour breaks, but they were literally taking their breaks on the side of the freeway, on the shoulder. That's a situation, guys, that it's makes it hard on us sometimes whenever there's traffic jams like that, because then the problem is that you had all these trucks that are stuck in this certain spot. Who knows how long they've been driving. Particularly the area I was in, most of them had been driving. If they were coming from New York and all that area, they had been driving a full day basically already. So any truck stop, any place to park, just everywhere was just littered with trucks. And just you know, on a normal day you would probably find something, but unfortunately yesterday you couldn't find a parking spot if you wanted to. I was able to drive another 3 hours after that, and I was able to make it right back here, like where I told you guys. Now this one was also pretty full, more than usual, and I wasn't able to park out where I parked yesterday. But sometimes, you know, you know, sometimes you get lucky. I know I've had a lot of bad luck lately, but sometimes you get lucky. And as soon as I got here, I drove by and I saw a spot, and then it was like, didn't have to do no crazy maneuvering, no crazy backing up or nothing like that, and pulled forward and backed right on in. Now, you may be asking why I didn't pull forward like I talk about doing. Here's the reason why. There was 2 trucks behind me looking for a parking spot at the same time also. So in the time that it would have taken me to turn around, they were going to try to claim spot, and then sparks start flying, people get upset. So I just went ahead and put my flashers on. For you non-truck drivers, whenever you come to a truck stop and you see a truck all of a sudden put their flashers on, it means that they found a spot, or they're getting out of the way. But 9 times out of 10 is that they found a spot to park, and they've claimed that spot. So once that's happened, you've lost it. I mean, you need to go somewhere else, and don't create any problems, because that's just the way the road is. That's the way the road works. You gotta, you know, it's I know a lot of common courtesy has been lost throughout the years, but you know, sometimes you gotta have your common sense also. So yeah, I mean, that's happened to me. I've been behind a truck, they put their flashers on, even though I spotted if I spotted the spot like way further than he did maybe, but he put his flashers on, he's in front of the spot, he's claimed that spot's his, and I need to move on. So that's what happened last night. Once I got parked and everything, I was noticing that, you know, this is kind of, this might be something that you guys are going to be like, oh, you know, your favoritism or this and that. But owner-operators tend to take care of their trucks a little more than your average company driver. And I noticed that the two trucks that were next to me, they were both owner-operators. So that gave me a little bit more, comfort that they were going to, that made me feel better that, once they left or whatever, they weren't going to run into my truck or, have any issues. Now it can happen to anybody. Like I've said before, anybody can be having a bad day and can, run into you. But 9 times out of 10, that's the fact whenever it's an owner-operator. Not to single out any of these companies that are out here teaching drivers how to drive trucks or nothing like that. But sometimes, like y'all saw in my accident, people don't have the experience and they pull out and turn too quick and they end up damaging your truck. So basically, I mean, guys, that's the reason that I decided to go ahead and stay like this. And also, once you put your clock on sleeper berth, you don't want to start it all over and create another issue. And then what if you do pull out and while you're turning around, somebody comes and takes your spot again anyways? So just stay put. Just stay put. But yeah, we're done with our 10-hour break. Actually, I extended it a little longer than 10 hours just because I'm not going to make it home on this round. And if I would have left earlier, I would have made it too early to the house. And you guys don't know, we only have one vehicle, so my wife goes and picks me up at the truck stop, but she's at work. So if I get home a little later tomorrow, it'll be fine. She'll be able to come pick me up, and then we'll go to the house. But yeah, so I was gonna go out and take more pictures today, but I didn't. Just got a lot of things on my mind. I know taking pictures and stuff like that does relax me, but I just didn't do it. So I failed for today, but it's not over yet. We can still stop somewhere and go take a walk. That's not an issue. Actually, I'm thinking about stopping. It's probably not too far from here, maybe 20 miles at the most. There's a rest area that I've stopped at and I've taken pictures, and I climbed this little section, and I've taken a picture up there about a year ago, and I left some sunglasses kind of tied to with a fence. So I'm kind of curious to go back, and because it's not a place that people normally go out and walk to or see. So I'm kind of curious to go back and see if it's still there. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and stop there and walk up there and check that place out, see if the glasses are still there. If they are, that would be pretty cool, because I know I put them there a little over a year ago, I think, or right about a year ago. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and get on the road, put her in gear, and see if we can stop at that spot. So let's get out of here, gang. Let's hit the road. Let's do this. So I guess it wasn't as far as I thought it was. It was actually like 3 miles or so, maybe at the most. So let's go up here. There's the trail right here. All right, it doesn't look like it's very steep, but for a little fella like me, it is a little steep. But this spot right here is the one that gets a little steeper. Right here. That's where we gotta drop it in for low. pop in the pop in the rear differential locks. Ugh. Woo! Like my feet are literally, like I'm literally on my tiptoes. Ugh. I got my glasses on today, so if there's a snake, I'm gonna see it. Hopefully. And if there is, I'm just gonna roll up in a ball and roll down the hill as fast as I can, because that'll be faster than running. Woo! All right. Are the glasses still here? The mystery. And woo. Nope, I don't see them. I had put them like back here behind this, but ooh, let me catch my breath. Hold on. Okay, I'm better. Oh man, I'm gonna look real good. Maybe they are here. I just oversaw them. Get out there. Nope. Not seeing them. Maybe on the ground? Because that's where I found them. I found them on the ground. Then I put them on there. But, yeah. Not looking good. Huh. Okay. Now, there are some lenses here. And these are the lenses of the style of glasses that they were. They were kind of like that, oh, snap. Oh, snap. They're still here. They're still here. I was, you know, looking at this, the evidence, and then I looked up, and look, there they are. That is so cool. That is so cool. I don't know, I don't remember. I gotta go back and look at the pictures, because I actually have pictures that I took. I don't remember if this was on it or if it wasn't on it. But nonetheless, you see how hard it would, it would be hard to see. Watch, I'm gonna bring y'all back. I'm gonna turn y'all around. Watch. Did y'all spot him? I mean, I wasn't looking at the back, but I don't know. Did y'all spot him? I didn't spot them. Cause on my way up, I was too huffing and puffing right here. And I remember it was at the very top, so I passed that up, I guess. But then again, I mean, you can't really see that. That's like, I know I'm over here geeking out over something that's kind of meaningless, but to me it's pretty cool because they've been right here in this spot for a year and they're still here. So let's see if they can last another year. Let's see if we can come back a year from now and see if they're still there. That would be cool if they were. Pretty hopeful that they will be. It's just not an area it's a rest area, so people come in here, they go to the restroom or do whatever they have to do, sleep, get back on the road. So coming up here is not something that I don't think they do too much, although it kind of shows me that they kind of do in a sense because of the way this fence is. See, so I don't know, they might come up here a lot. Maybe they didn't see it, like they didn't know to look for them. Heck, I didn't see them and I was looking for them. So it looks like this is a pretty decent trail going the other way too. A little more of a subtle. That might be the way we're going to go down because yeah, that side over there was pretty steep. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna put this back where I found it, back on the ground, and I'm gonna say bye-bye to the glasses again, and hopefully a year from now they're still there. That is so cool. Now let's see if I can find them again. There they are. Right there. So it was like this was directly below, so we're just gonna put it back down. Let's kind of hide it a little bit. There you go. Now we'll remind me guys, when I come back that lens was down there. And yeah, picture. Yes. Yeah, I'm over here getting all crazy for nothing. But for me, you know, it's just little things that you leave along your path, and if they're still there, it just kind of makes you feel good, I guess, that you're able to come back. See if we can come back in a year. If I'm still doing the same thing, if I'm still working out here, and if I am still on this earth. Hopefully we still are, but yeah. So yeah, let's just walk back down here and back to the truck and back on the road, because we really got to hit it today, get as far as we can. That way tomorrow be a shorter trip and make it on into the house. A la casa. Only been gone a few days, but miss my family, my mom, my dad, my kids, wife. So I'm ready to get to the house. Yeah, this is a lot better going down. I mean, to tell you the truth, back that way, I was scared I was gonna roll down on the way back, because these shoes, look, I'm gonna show y'all these shoes. These are shoes that have almost, I still wear them because they're just so dang comfortable. But these shoes have almost made me bust my butt more than a few times. And I'm gonna show y'all why. Check this out. Yeah, there is absolutely no tread left on them. And man, it sucks because these shoes are actually not even a year old, but the way that the material they're made out of, and they're expensive too. They're like $200, and the way the material is made, they're super soft. So no, they're not a year old. I'm lying. They're not a year old because I got these when I was doing the car hauling thing for that 1 month, and that was in January. So they're not even a year, and they're this bad. But when, yeah, you guys know when I'm sitting, I'm always out and about walking around, and tears them up. But they are the most comfortable shoes for my big butt that I've been able to find. Now they're about $125, and I think I've actually seen them for $100 some places. I have the other pair, but they're at home. They're dirty. They got wet when I fell. When I went with my son canoeing this weekend, we fell in the water, so they got a little wet. Oh, check this out. It's a trail, a little trailhead, but check it out. That trail does not look like it's walked too much. This one is a little more. But anyways, since we're curious, we're gonna walk a little bit this way. But yeah, anyways, the shoes, the other shoes, like I said, I got them wet. And they're actually not that old either, but they're already messing up from the bottom also because of the the way they're made, unfortunately. But for big boys like me, I highly recommend them. Not a paid advertisement for this company at all, but I do recommend these shoes for those of you, not big boys or big girls, you know, big bone people, you know. I recommend them. They are super, 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 super comfortable, and you can walk for hours with these shoes without any big issues. My knees don't hurt, none of that stuff, so love them. That's why I haven't got rid of them. But I got to be very careful in the rain. In the rain, it could be very dangerous. And we have hit a roadblock. I am not about to climb all over that. No. Man, that looks like a snake. I ain't even gonna lie. Like a dang snake. Ooh. Yeah, I think this is it. I think we've hit the dead end of the trail for us. Maybe not the dead end of the trail, but for us today. That's it. We're going back. Sorry guys, these videos these past 2 days haven't been, well, I don't know if any of my videos are interesting, but haven't been very informational on the trucking industry or nothing like that. But you know, these are things that I like to do, and if you don't like them, just, you know, go to the next video tomorrow. Hopefully it'll be a little better or a little different. I think this is good, but some of you may not think that this is good, so whatever. But we're gonna go ahead and go back to the truck, and we're gonna hit the road. We'll probably end the video with a bunch of with some time lapses going through the roads, the highways, and the beautiful fall colors. But guys, don't forget to love one another. Don't forget to help each other. Anybody contemplating suicide, get them help. Tell them that we love them to death and we don't need them to go anywhere because we really care for them. And with that being said, my ATL gang, see you guys on the next one. Love you guys so much. Peace. And I'm out of here.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh no, no. Eres perfecta mujer, de la cabeza a los pies. Tú pasas de mi nivel, tú tienes el piquete. De la forma que tú besas, mami, más simétrica que un origami. De la forma que tú besas, mami, más simétrica que un origami. Eres perfecta mujer, de la cabeza a los pies. Tú pasas de mi nivel, tú tienes el piquete. De la forma que tú besas, mami, más simétrica que un origami. De la forma que tú besas, mami, más simétrica que un origami. Amarte es mi maña, que lo que toca mi mano se daña, pero amor es lo que dicen.